Good morning, students. Now you have some idea about the friction, causes of friction, different types of friction, etc. Okay. Now we have read before that friction depends on the nature of the surface. Friction depend on the nature of the surface. That means any smooth surface offer less friction and rough surface offer higher friction, right? Okay, so we have read about the causes of friction. What are the causes of friction? The irregularities are the causes of friction. So we can increase or decrease the irregularities by using different types of lubricants, etc. Whatever. Okay, so if we increase the smoothness, then friction must be reduces. Okay, and if we decrease the smoothness, that means if we increase the roughness, then the friction increases. That means there are some methods by which we can increase or decrease the friction. By increase the smoothness, we can reduces the friction, and by increase the roughness of a surface, we can increase the friction of a surface. Okay, so now we will read about some processes or some methods of reducing friction. Okay, first we can reduce the friction by using lubricants. By using lubricants. By using lubricants. So by using lubricants, we can increase the smoothness of any surface. Okay, and we know any smooth surface offer less friction. So by using lubricants, we can reduce the friction between two objects or between two bodies. Okay, so what happened? Now we have seen that in many machinery parts we use oil, grease. These are the lubricants. Okay, so by using this, the machinery parts can work easily because the friction reduces. So this is the example. Okay, so what happened when we put the lubricants in machinery parts, then it creates a layer between two surfaces. Okay, it creates a layer between two surfaces. Okay, and as the lubricants is smoother than the normal surface of the machines, so this smooth surface produces less friction, or this smooth surface reduces friction. Okay, and the machinery parts can work easily. Understand? It creates a layer between two surfaces, and the layer is smoother. Okay, and we know the smooth surface have less friction. So by using lubricants, we can reduce the friction between two bodies. Okay, second, by polishing. By lubricants complete. Second, polishing. By polishing. Second, now we know that irregularities are the causes of friction. Irregularities are the causes of friction. So if we polish any object, then the surface become smooth. That means irregularity decreases. Clear? So as irregularity decreases, then the surface become smoother. Okay, or the smoothness of the surface increases. Okay, and reduces friction. Okay, so by polishing, we can reduce the irregularities, or we can increase the smoothness of the surface, and we can reduce the friction. Clear? So by polishing, we can reduce the friction easily. Third point, by using powders. By using powders. You know, you have seen that in carom board we use powder. Why? Because by using powder we can decrease or reduce the friction. Because when you use powder, then the powder fill the depressions of the board, of the carom board. Okay, and it, that means irregularities reduces. Irregularities reduce. Okay, that means the surface becomes smoother. Okay, and the carom striker or carom coin can move easily over the board. Clear? That means the powder is used as lubricant. Okay. Okay, clear? So by using powder we can reduce the friction of any object. Between two bodies. We can reduce the friction between two bodies. 4. By streamlining. By streamlining. We know any streamline shaped object has less friction. Okay. So by streamlining the object or by making the shape of the object as streamline shaped, we can reduce the friction. That is air friction or liquid friction. Okay, by making any surface streamline shape we can reduce the air or liquid friction between the body and the air or liquid. Understand? There is a special shape which is called streamline shape which feel less friction. That means it has less friction. Okay, so by making the surface streamline shape the friction can be reduced because this shape consists narrow front and broader or thick back. Okay, and it can offer less friction. Okay, so by making the shape of the object streamlined shape we can reduce the friction. Clear? Number 5th, by using soap solution. By using soap solution we can reduce the friction. By using soap solution we can reduce the friction. So by using soap solution the surface becomes smoother. Okay, that means the smoothness increases and the friction reduces. Okay, by using ball bearing. You have seen that in machinery parts we use ball bearing. We use this ball bearing to reduce the friction because the ball bearing consists small balls, metal balls between two rings. Okay, so this ball touches very less area or very small amount of area between the surfaces, and this surface rings can move easily. Okay, that means this ball bearing produce less friction. That means by using ball bearing we can reduce the friction. Okay, these are balls. Okay. So the rings can move easily or the ring can move easily. Last, by using wheels. Suppose you have a brick on the table. you have a big book. Suppose you have a book on the table, and if you try to pull the book, okay, then you have to put more force on the book. Okay, now you same, you suppose you have attached some balls or wheels over under the book. Okay, suppose there is a book on the table and you have attached some balls, or wheels, balls na wheels under the book. This is the book. Now if you try to pull the book, then the force required is greater or less than the previous one. This is the previous one, book. This is the book on the table, and now you have attached 2 wheels or 4 wheels with the book and you try to pull it. Obviously force required in this case is lesser than that case. Why? Because by using wheels, the friction between the book and the table reduces. As the friction reduces, then the motion can work easily. That means the body can move easily, because the wheels have the less contact area between the table and the wheels. Okay, so as it has the less area, then the interlocking system must be less and it has less friction. So that's why we can move the book easily, or we can pull the book easily. So that means by using wheels we can reduce the friction. That means by using wheels we can reduce the friction easily. Okay, so clear. So methods of reducing friction: by using lubricants. By using lubricants we can reduce the friction, because there is by this lubricant get into the bodies and make a layer which is smoother and reduces friction. By polishing the surfaces, we can reduce the irregularities of the bodies, and as irregularities are the causes of friction, then the friction reduces. So by polishing we can reduce the friction. By using powders we can reduce the friction, because the powders fill the depressions of the carom board or striker, and the striker can move easily over the board, or the carom coins can move easily on the board. So by using powders, and that means the powders act as the lubricant. Okay, by streamlining, we know there is a special shape which is called streamlined shape, has offer less friction. Okay, that's why the rockets, jets, boat, ship are made streamlined shape. It has narrow front and broad back to overcome the air or liquid friction. Okay, so by making the shape of the object streamlined shape, we can reduce the friction. Clear? That means by streamlining we can reduce the friction. Fifth, by using soap solution. By using soap solution we can reduce the friction easily, because it is also a lubricant. This is also lubricant. Okay. Next, by using ball bearing. By using ball bearing in machinery parts we can reduce the friction. You have seen in cycle, in many machinery parts there is ball bearing, because by using ball bearing the machine can work easily, because it consists of balls between 2 rings. Okay, that means these balls act as the rulers, and ring can move or ring can revolve easily. Okay. Next, by using wheels. By using wheel we can reduce the friction. If there is a book on the table and if we try to pull it, it requires more force than the book consists of wheels under the book over the table, because it the wheels has the less contact area with the table, and it produce less friction. Okay, because as it has less contact area, there is less irregularities, less number of irregularities and less friction. So by using wheels we can reduce the friction between 2 surfaces. Clear? Okay, now methods of increasing friction. Now we know in many kinds of work we need to increase the friction. It is needed. That means how do we can increase the friction? By using the roughness of any object. By using the roughness of any object we can increase the friction between two bodies. Okay, because we know rough surface offer greater or higher friction. Okay, because rough surface consists of large number of irregularities and it produces higher friction. Okay, so first process, by making the moving surface rough. So by making the moving surface rough we can increase the friction. By making the moving surface rough we can increase the friction. We have seen that by tires of the vehicles consist of grooves, because to increase the friction between the tire and the road, okay, and prevent the car from skidding. Okay, if the tire has smooth surface, then the friction between tire and the road must be less. Okay, and if the friction is less, then the car can skid easily. Suppose we put brake, and if there is less friction, then the car will take more time to stop, because there is less friction means less preventive force. Okay, so the car can skid easily, but by making the surface rough we can increase the friction, or by using the grooves on the tires the friction between the tire and the road increases, and it prevents the car from skidding. Clear? Okay, next to by increasing roughness of surfaces. As I said earlier, by increasing the roughness of any surface we can increase the friction. Okay, by increase the roughness of any surface we can increase the friction. Okay, as I said, in a matchbox it has rough surface. Okay, because this friction produces heat between the matchstick and the matchbox and it fires. Okay, 3. During rains we have seen road become very slippery. During rain the roads become very slippery, and we spread sand to reduce the friction. That means on any surface, by using sand we can increase the friction. Right? And fourth one, sand on any road during rain. Okay, because during rain the roads become slippery. By using sand we can reduce the friction easily. Clear? Okay, again by using spikes we can increase the friction. By using spike we can increase the friction. How? You have seen in the shoes of the athletes, it consists of spikes, because it increases the friction between the ground and the shoe. Okay, and the athlete can walk or run easily. Okay, and the athlete does not slip. Okay, that means by using spikes we can increase the friction. By using spikes it increases the irregularities between increase the irregularities of the shoes. Okay, as the irregularity increases, then the friction increases. Okay, and the athlete does not slip over the ground and they can run easily. That means by using spikes we can increase the friction. Okay, so how can increase it? By making the moving surface rough. Okay, by increasing the roughness of the surface. Okay, sand, by using sand on any road during rain, by using spike in the shoes. So the chapter is completed. In the next I will solve the exercise. Read very well. Thank you.